This is gonna blow your mind. Cleopatra could speak as many as 9 languages and was the first Ptolemaic ruler to learn Egyptian. Cleopatra VII, often simply known as Cleopatra, was the last active ruler of ancient Egypt. She was a pharaoh, a title that carried immense weight and responsibility. This meant she was both a political and religious leader, a figure who was seen as a living deity by her people. Her story is one of power, love, and tragedy, intertwined with significant figures like Julius Caesar and Mark Antony. Known for her intelligence and political savvy, Cleopatra was a master of diplomacy and statecraft. Her life ended tragically, choosing to end her own life to avoid the humiliation of being paraded as a captive in Rome. Cleopatra's story continues to fascinate us, blending historical fact and romanticized legend. Cleopatra was born in 69 BC, a time when Egypt was a land of great wealth and cultural significance. She was born into a royal family in Alexandria, Egypt, a city that was the epitome of ancient grandeur and sophistication. Alexandria was a bustling city, teeming with merchants, scholars, and travelers from all corners of the known world. The Great Library of Alexandria was a beacon of knowledge, housing countless scrolls and manuscripts. Cleopatra's father, Ptolemy XII, faced political instability and external threats. Cleopatra received the best education, learning history, philosophy, mathematics, and languages. Her education equipped her with the knowledge and skills needed to rule effectively. Cleopatra's early life was a crucible of learning, setting the stage for her future reign. Cleopatra's legacy endures, a testament to her intelligence, charisma, and indomitable spirit. Cleopatra's father, Ptolemy XII, passed away in 51 BC, leaving behind a kingdom in turmoil. In his will, he named Cleopatra and her younger brother Ptolemy XIII as co-rulers. Cleopatra, at 18, showed intelligence and determination. Her brother Ptolemy XIII was only 10. Cleopatra assumed a dominant role guiding their rule. She faced opposition from powerful court advisors. Political intrigue forced Cleopatra to flee Alexandria. Determined, she sought support from Rome. In Rome, she met Julius Caesar, forming a crucial alliance. With Caesar's backing, Cleopatra returned to reclaim her throne. Her return sparked the Alexandrian War. Caesar's legions secured Cleopatra's position. Ptolemy XIII drowned in the Nile. Cleopatra emerged as the undisputed ruler of Egypt. Her legacy endures, marking a profound impact on Egypt's history. Section 4. Caesar and Cleopatra. With her authority secure, Cleopatra began a period of stability and prosperity for Egypt. She proved to be a wise and capable ruler. She implemented economic reforms and strengthened Egypt's defenses. Cleopatra also worked to restore Egypt's ancient monuments and temples. Cleopatra's relationship with Julius Caesar deepened. They had a son together, Ptolemy XV Caesarion. Caesarion means Little Caesar. Cleopatra hoped that Caesarion would one day rule both Egypt and Rome. This would unite the two empires. Caesar, however, was already married to a Roman woman named Calpurnia. He could not make Cleopatra his wife. Despite this, their relationship was a powerful alliance. It brought stability to Egypt and expanded Cleopatra's influence. Cleopatra and Caesarion visited Rome in 46 BC. They were received with great fanfare. Cleopatra was treated like a queen. Her presence in Rome, however, caused controversy. Many Romans feared Cleopatra's influence over Caesar. They resented her presence in their city. Section 5. Queen of the Nile. In 44 BC, tragedy struck. Julius Caesar was assassinated by a group of Roman senators. They feared his growing power and ambition. Cleopatra was devastated by Caesar's death. She fled Rome with Caesarion and returned to Egypt. Back in Egypt, Cleopatra faced new challenges. Her position was precarious. Rome was in turmoil after Caesar's assassination. A power struggle erupted between Caesar's allies and his assassins. Cleopatra had to tread carefully. She needed to protect her throne and her son's future. Cleopatra aligned herself with the Second Triumvirate. This was an alliance of 3 powerful Roman generals. These were Mark Antony, Octavian, and Lepidus. They had united to avenge Caesar's death and restore order to Rome. Mark Antony summoned Cleopatra to Tarsus in 41 BC. He wanted to assess her loyalty and her role in the new Roman order. Cleopatra, ever the strategist, arrived in grand style. She sailed up the Cydnus River on a magnificent barge. She presented herself as the goddess Isis,